So just a few months ago, the iPhone 11 ended up getting iOS 17 in the beta form, and it was honestly a pretty decent update. And even up until recently, I was also stating that the iPhone 14, and the iPhone 15 or whatever the new iPhones were, on iOS 17, it's a very similar experience from the iPhone 12 to the iPhones that are just, the latest iPhones. But the iPhone 11 was that cutoff iPhone. Now, this meant that the iPhone 11 was going to experience kind of like a watered down version of iOS 17 compared to the latest generation, compared to the iPhone 12s even, which is kind of crazy. Last year with iOS 16, we saw Apple bring most of the features for the iPhone 11. The iPhone XR was kind of the cutoff point. So now, the fact that the iPhone 11 kind of got a watered down version of iOS 17, even on the official version, and now that we're on 17.0.2, I feel like in a way, iOS 17 is going to start kind of becoming the downfall for the iPhone 11. Much like we saw with the iPhone 10 on iOS, kind of like iOS 15, 16 kind of thing. I feel like the same exact thing is going to end up happening for the iPhone 11, which is very sad. But I will tell you, my experience on the iPhone 11 with iOS 17 has actually been very good. It's been a very decent experience. It's been getting better. The battery life I feel like has been improving, and the performance and the stability has also improved within iOS 17, almost with each and every beta. But now with iOS 17 kind of becoming more stabilized, I feel like the fact that we kind of had this limited version of iOS 17 on this version of, iPhone makes me upset. And of course it's going to happen. The latest iPhones won't be able to experience every, new feature, but I truly do feel like in a way that Apple should be able to support some of these features over to the iPhone 11. Things like, finishing up a sentence, like inline sentence finishes. I don't really see why that couldn't have came for the iPhone 11. I also have seen a lot of other features within iOS 17, even like FaceTime gestures. It's very weird that the iPhone 11 did not get that feature when the iPhone 12 did get that feature. If there was one feature I could have seen Apple kind of making for the latest iPhones, would have probably been standby mode. I feel like standby mode works best on an OLED device, and the fact that Apple gave the iPhone 11 and all iPhones on iOS 17 those features, they did that, except they didn't give certain features like inline sentence finishes to the iPhone 11, it's just kind of one of those weird little things. Now, there's lots of features the iPhone 11 did not get within iOS 17, but at a high level view, this kind of signifies the down trend, I guess, of the iPhone 11. And imagine if Apple's already doing this with this phone, imagine what iOS 18 is going to bring that the iPhone 11 is not going to have. I pretty much am expecting the iPhone 11 to get iOS 18, but I don't know. I really hope Apple doesn't strip down these features for the next couple versions of software. A few features here and there are fine, but if they're eliminating some of these basic features, I'm going to be very scared to see the future of these type of older iPhones. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.